let's talk a little bit about the parts of the truss. Now, there's probably three or maybe four, depending on how you want to calculate it, parts of the truss. We've got our cords, which are going to be the top and the bottom, and that creates the perimeter of the truss. We've got our webs, which are the wood members that connect the top and the bottom. And we've got the plates, and that's what is actually holding everything together. So our top cord, that's going to be this top portion here and the perimeter on each side. And that is what creates the outer profile or the upper profile of the truss, which you're going to attach roof sheathing, presumably to, or maybe some purlins. And that is going to what gives the slope a lot of times to the truss. And we've got the bottom cord down here at the bottom, and that's going to be what creates the ceiling or kind of that structure above the room when you're inside of the structure. And then we also have our webs. Now they can be, in a lot of different configurations, interactions, and that kind of thing. And that each time wood members meet that are not together, meaning, if there's a splice like we've got right here, we've got a plate where they interact with the webs coming together with the bottom cord there. That is also a plate as well. And you can kind of see that we've denoted those on this drawing with the red rectangles and squares, but also the numbers there. So 4 by 5, that's 4 inches by 5 inches. That's saying the size of the plate. That's what's specified. Now, let's see if you see a 5 by 5 there. The manufacturers are able to, overplate or have something that is larger. They do have some latitude there, but that is the minimum size that you should expect. Obviously, they're going to want to be efficient with their material, so they're going to try to match that as best they can with their inventories. But you can see throughout here, we've got 6 by 8, 4 by 5 across the top, a 10 by 14 at this heel on the lower left. It matches over here on the right as well. So now some of the proprietary design drawings will also include kind of some tick marks that'll give you the orientation. This drawing does a pretty good job of showing, how they should be oriented, whether it's parallel to the top cord or if they're offset, any of those things. So 2 ways to know that. You can see it visually, but then also down below in some of the notes, a lot of times you will see if it needs to be offset or if there's a different tolerance or something going on with a specific plate. But most of the time you're going to see what it is visually, and that's going to be replicated in the field.